Hey everybody, I'm John Dietz, speaker, trainer, coach with John Dietz Coaching and business builder with eXp Realty. What if I told you that the average real estate office with 100 agents or more has an average of 40% of the agents in that office that haven't sold a home in the last 12 months? You'd probably be surprised, right? I was. Here's the challenge, guys. You get your real estate license, you interview with different companies, everybody's making promises. Everybody has the best training available in real estate. They have everything you need in order to build your successful real estate business. I was a team leader for Keller Williams for 7 years. Now, part of my job description as a team leader was to meet with those agents that came into the office. And when I was speaking with them, I would ask, what is your goal? And the most common response that I would get is six figures. I want to earn six figures in real estate. Cool. So let me share my screen with you and we're going to go over this and we're going to talk about what's really happening. So if you look at this office, they have 314 agents, 192 are in production. That's 61% of the agents in the office that are in production, which 39% haven't closed a home in the last 12 months. Here's the other thing. If you looked at the number, that's 122 agents who haven't sold a home. And when you look at the office as a whole, let's go back to that goal of closing six figures. I want to make I want to make $100,000, right? Out of 314 agents, that same office has 40 agents. That's 12% of the agents that have earned six figures in the last 12 months, which means most of them aren't. 12% are, 88% are not hitting the goal. If the universal goal is to earn six figures, 88% of the agents in the office aren't hitting the goal. We've all heard of the 80-20 rule. Now, the 80-20 rule says a lot of different things, but one of the things it says is 20% of your people will generate 80% of the income. In reality, in the real estate business, it's more of a 90-10 rule. And I just proved it. You saw it on the screen. 10% of the agents are making 90% of the money. So what's the challenge, guys? Training is good, but are they teaching you the right things? As a real estate agent, what's the one thing that you need to learn in order to be able to move closer to your goals? I'll tell you what it is. It starts with lead generation, and from there it goes to lead conversion. The whole goal here is building skill sets in order to master lead generation at a really high level and then lead conversion. It's being able to get on that phone and have conversations with potential clients and then convert those conversations to appointments. So let's talk about the low-hanging fruit, for example, for sale by owners and expireds. One of the things that I would do if I got into real estate, by the way, this is the exact same thing that I did do in order to sell an average of over 100 homes a year for 13 years. I would get on the phone and I would call for sale by owners. Now, my strategy with for sale by owners is very different than what most coaches are teaching. My strategy is get face to face with the seller. That's it. Pick up the phone, make a call. Hey, this is John Dietz, local real estate expert with eXp Realty. Notice you're selling your home at 123 Banana Street. Just out of curiosity, if I had an offer on your home, would you want me to bring you the offer? Now, one of the most common responses you're going to hear is, do you have an offer? Your response, that's a great question, and I won't know until I see your home. That's exactly why we need to get together. Now, all I need to do is pop by. Pop by means it's going to be a short visit, okay? That's important. If they don't know how long you're coming over for, they're going to say no. But if they know it's going to be a short meeting, they're more likely to say yes. So all I need is 20 minutes to pop by, take a look at your home, ask some questions, take some notes, so it could potentially bring you that offer. Would later today at 4 work, or is tomorrow at 5 better? So I'm assuming they're going to say yes. I'm not asking, would you meet with me? I'm assuming they want to meet with me so I can bring them that offer. Now, if the purpose of the call is to get an appointment, the purpose of the appointment is to build a foundation to follow up from. 3 questions that every seller is asking themselves about you as a real estate agent. Do you care about me? Can I trust you? And can you help me? So I'm going to convey the answers to those questions. I'm going to demonstrate I can care about you. You can trust me. In other words, if I tell somebody I'm coming over at 4 p.m., I'm there at exactly 4 p.m. I'm meeting them at the front door with enthusiasm. Hi, John Dietz. We had an appointment today at 4 p.m. and it's 4 p.m. May I come in? The moment I walk in that door, wow, you have a beautiful home, and I'm so excited for this opportunity to help you sell your home. Now, I'm going to go on a tour with the owner. Very important. As we tour their home, I'm asking questions and I'm taking notes. I'm showing them that I'm taking notes. Matter of fact, I'm going to point to my notebook and I'm going to say, this is the information I'm going to use to help you sell your home. Now, you meet at the front door when it's time to leave. This is the exit conversation. Super important. Before I leave, can I ask a few questions? Question number one. Most homeowners that are selling their home by owner have a game plan for how long they're going to sell by owner before they hire a real estate agent like me. Is it okay if I ask you what your game plan is? They respond with 30 days. Awesome. My goal is to bring you an offer in the next 30 days. And if for some reason your home doesn't sell in the next 30 days, I would love to earn the opportunity to come back and share with you what I can do to get your home sold for the most amount of money in the least amount of time. All right, let's talk expired listings. Somebody's home didn't sell. So you're going to call them the next day. Hey, John Dietz, local real estate expert. I noticed your home at 123 Banana Street came off the market. Just curious, if I had an offer on your home, would you want me to bring you the offer? If a buyer showed up tomorrow with a full price offer and you knew they were going to buy your home, it was going to close successfully in 30 days, what would you do? Now you're going to hear, I would sell my home. So what I'm hearing you say is you want to sell your home, you just don't want to list your home. Is that correct? Yes. Perfect. The good news for you is I don't want to list your home either. I want to help you sell your home. Now, in order for me to be able to do that, I need to pop by for a short visit, take a look at your home, ask some questions, take some notes so I can potentially bring you that offer and help you sell your home. Now, let me tell you what to do. These are the skill sets, by the way, guys, that I teach my real estate agents every single day. We meet 5 days a week for training and coaching, focusing on the skill sets in order to build that six-figure real estate business. Okay, if they're not answering the phone, if you don't have the right phone number, call the listing agent. Call the agent who had the listing. Hey, Bob, John Dietz here, eXp Realty. I noticed your listing at 123 Banana Street came off the market. If you're not planning on relisting the property, I would gladly pay you a 25% referral fee simply for connecting me with the homeowner. Guys, this works. I have a group that I coach every day of 60 to 70 agents that closed over $200 million GCI in the last 12 months doing this one thing that I'm telling you about right now, that I'm telling you works. You're not doing it. If you start doing it, you're going to get results. Don't call the homeowner. Call the agent directly. Bob, by the way, the reason I reached out to you is most agents are going directly to your client. Out of respect to you, I wanted to give you a call first and give you an opportunity to still get paid on this deal. It's really simple. All you have to do is connect me with a homeowner. If the owner hires me when their home sells, I'll gladly pay you a referral fee of 25% at closing. All right, listen, guys, circle prospecting. Pick a property that just sold within a neighborhood that you want to work. Call everybody around that property. Circle prospecting. Hey, this is John Dietz, local real estate expert. I wanted to call you with some good news. Your neighbor's home down the street from you just sold. Matter of fact, it sold for a record price, which is great news. The challenge now is there are still buyers looking for homes in your neighborhood, great homes like yours. And I was curious, who do you know that's thinking of selling their home in the next 6 months? If you do this, you're going to eventually talk to somebody who says, I am. Now you've got a listing appointment, guys. If you do these things, if you work with me, I'm going to meet with you every single day and teach you how to do these things at a really high level so you can build that six-figure real estate business. If you're tired of being one of those agents who hasn't closed a deal, who is wanting to get into production, who wants to build a more successful real estate business, reach out to me, John Dietz. I'm a real estate coach with John Dietz Coaching. Or reach out to me and talk about becoming a part of Dietz and Dietz Real Estate Consultants with eXp Realty. You get all of my training, all of my coaching, all of my systems, models, tools, technology, my 14-point listing presentation. You get all of those things for free at no cost. If you want to talk to me about that, reach out to me. Contact information is below. I'm John Dietz, speaker, trainer, coach with John Dietz Coaching and business builder with eXp Realty. And as always, make it a great day.
If you're ready to explore what ownership in your business could look like, reach out. Scan the QR code or connect with me below. And don't forget to subscribe and share this with someone who's serious about building long-term wealth in real estate.